Here we go, Will. Okay, so today William and I are driving in style. Real style. We're driving a Bentley. This is my first time ever driving a Bentley, actually, and I'm quite surprised. First thing I notice about driving a Bentley is the respect other people give you on the road. People just get out of your way. Wherever I go, people just get out of my way. And I guess it's partly because it's such an imposing, huge vehicle on the road, but also I think people aren't sure whether you're just an investment banker or some sort of mafia boss, so they get out of the way just in case. And I've got some advice for you if you're one of these types of people. If you're the #1 drug lord or drug dealer in your town and you're just not getting the respect you deserve, you need to get rid of that black Escalade you're driving and upgrade to a Bentley. My God, it's like nothing else. But really, it's more than just the drive, it's the experience. I had no idea. I've never really been drawn to these big luxury cars before, but now that I'm actually driving one, I'm pretty impressed. It's the way everything happens. And I'm not just talking about the driving, I'm talking about every button you press and every lever you push is an experience. It's got a solid clunk or a smooth movement. I can see where all the money goes. It's an incredible experience. Not only that, both William and I have got our seats set to massage at the moment. So little ripples of massage are running up and down my back at the moment, relaxing me and making all my worries go away. How are you feeling back there, Will? It's pretty cool. We need to get ourselves one of these. But yeah, the massage, the way everything feels, and also it's the smells, like the rich smell of expensive leather wafting over me, and the sounds, or lack thereof. And I'm cruising along at 60 miles an hour on the highway, silence, until I put my foot down. Then I hear that rumble of the V8 coming from the front. It's a magnificent experience driving a Bentley. I had no idea. I need to find myself $200,000 extra and get one as a second car. So this got the V8 in it, the twin turbocharged V8 that you see in a lot of Audis, the bigger Audis and some of the Volkswagens, producing about 500 horsepower, which is normally a huge amount of horsepower, but this is a pretty heavy car. But I'm surprised how it gets it going. I mean, it rockets along for such a heavy car. And you know, for its weight, it actually bustles through the corners not too badly as well. So if you have a look at my t-shirt today, the owner of this car is a friend of mine who owns a number of restaurants here in the town that I live in, and they've just opened this restaurant, which is organic vegetarian food, which is delicious, and I'm there almost every day flicking over $20 notes because I just love the food that they make there. But yeah, I thought I'd mention it and try and promote them a little bit on my page. I'll put a link to their restaurant in the description of this video as well. Okay, so a quick look around the outside of the Bentley. We're going to zoom into the grille here. There's the Bentley badge. Look at that front end. No wonder people get out of my way. Around the side, those 21-inch wheels. Awesome. Kind of the same shape as the ones on my Golf. But just the size of this thing, you've got to be standing beside it to realize how big it is. Very imposing vehicle, especially in black. And around the back, we've got the quad pipes. This is the cool button that opens the trunk. What? Smooth. And room for 3 or 4 in the back. Yeah, she is a battle cruiser of a vehicle, this one. Very impressive amount of size. Okay, let's jump into the inside. Okay, rolling into the interior, and this is where you really see where the money is spent in these Bentleys, because wow, the interior is something else. Where to start? Well, let's start with the seats, which are I am sleeping in one of these seats, no problem at all, driving or not. Yeah, really beautiful leather, but it's the sheer amount of controls that you have in them. let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll bring the camera down here so you can see. All of these buttons, obviously a lot of them are pretty standard. This one moves the seat forward and back, and this one here adjusts the lumbar here, and this one's your seat back, and this button here brings your headrest up and down. But then you got some extra buttons. This button here adjusts the height of your seat belt here, and then of course this rather neat little button adjusts your lumbar support, and then this magic button, oh, I need this. What it does is it sends a ripple of massage down your back and through your bottom. Ah, heavenly. And this is on all the seats in the car. You can press that button and be massaged. Why would you ever leave this car? Why would you ever get out of this car? It is so lovely. Interesting, when you got the door closed and you're quiet somewhere, it's just stopped in traffic. You can actually hear the you can hear the air being released from the little membranes that make up the massage system. It makes a little farting sound as it goes down. It's pretty cool. So yeah, the seats, the seats are worth the $200,000 alone. But moving around in the rest of the car, it's the quality of feel about every little thing. And what I'm talking about is, as I said when I was driving it, it's the way every button and stalk feels when you touch it. Here's what I mean. If we have a look over here, this is the vent, and see how smoothly it moves. See how beautifully it looks. And if I want to turn the air off and on, I press or pull on this little lever here, and it's the smoothness of motion. I could just pull this in and out all day. It's just got this perfect feel to it. I'm running out of words to describe it, but yeah, it's the way everything feels. Like even here on the steering wheel, it's the click, click, click of every button and every dial. A lot of it is very Audi-like, I guess, which is understandable, but it's just taking it to another level where everything's just got a more positive feel and a more quality touch to it. There's all sorts of little nice touches, like down here is where you keep your sunglasses, a little case down here, and sort of a rich mahogany look about to the steering wheel, and how the leather is spread all the way to the screen. It is an interior to die for. I am happy to move in lock, stock and barrel. What do you think, William? How about we just move into this car? I could sell my house and live in a Bentley. I mean, I can't drive my house. Why wouldn't I just want to live in this? Good idea? Let's jump in the back and have a look in the back. Okay, getting in the rear seat. Something to note about the doors on this car, just like everything else. When you open the door, it's so heavy. It's like opening the safe in a bank. The weight of the door is something else. But yeah, once you get in the back here, it's even more comfortable than the front seat in a lot of ways. So you've got so much leg room, headroom. It's just an enormous car, so there's just plenty of room for everyone. But it's also the amenities. You know, have a look at the carpets. It's a shag pile carpet, beautiful leather everywhere. You get these little airline seat type shelves that fold out, but unlike airlines, this is a quality item. And of course, it's got a little mirror. So if your gorilla wants to beautify himself, look at that, William. There's no need to do anything. You're already beautiful, aren't you, buddy? And so many toys back here. You've got this little screen that pops out, which does your heating and cooling and your seats and so forth. And of course, you've got all the seat controls you have up front, including the magic massage button. Oh, we're moving in, Will. Yeah, and they've thought of everything. There's little hooks up here for your coat, but it's just the amount of room and the beautiful soft leather. I've been living in ignorance. What a beautiful machine this is. So, to summarize, if you have a stuffed toy gorilla that wants to be chauffeured around in style, I say get yourself a Bentley. Power and luxury. Thanks for watching, everyone.